There are times when the only word that I can use to, well, to sum up a lot of Christians that I know is mean. Seriously. There are a lot of people out there that feel like it's their duty to correct everybody, and they do it in a very mean-spirited way. I'm on the other end of that almost every day. And I have to admit, there are some days when I kind of feel like giving up, to be honest with you. Some people are so mean, so critical, so condescending that you just think, why do I keep doing this? Am I a glutton for punishment, And I really do enjoy it. I'm not quitting, but I'm just saying that thought passes through my mind as I'm processing, their criticism. And, it's interesting that Christians feel like we have to do that we have to patrol everything, that we have to judge everybody's sin. Recently, I had a correspondence with a guy that said, are you trying to tell me that because of Christ's death on the cross, I don't even have to worry about sin, that I'm not going to have to deal with it at some point? And I said, well, yeah, that's the point of the cross. He said, I don't agree. I don't agree. When you sin, you're going to have to deal with it later on. And I hate that kind of, false theology, because it is. When Christ said that we're forgiven, that's really what he meant. When he told us to love unconditionally, that's really what he meant. He didn't say to be a bully for people that sin differently than you do. He didn't tell us to be mean-spirited towards other Christians and sometimes the world. He didn't tell us to adapt this holier-than-thou attitude. He asked us to love unconditionally. Is that you today or not? If you were looking at your life and you had to sum it up in just a few words, would you say that you are, critical? Would you say that you are condescending? Would you say that you are unconditionally loving? Would you say you're somewhere in between? I guess I'd have to be somewhere in between. I wish I was completely unconditional. I wish I was. But the problem is that I'm still human too. I'm really working towards that end. And every time I feel like being critical with somebody, every time I feel like I can, I have some kind of a case against somebody, the Lord just kind of says, really? Really? They're sinning differently than you are, but really? Love, love, love. Love God. Love your neighbor. Love you. God bless you. Have a great day.